Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Syracuse head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Holstein to throw. Under pressure. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They'll need a bunch on second down. Sends him back in motion, looking for a man. It's Holstein. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Running inside. It's Miller. Enough to move the chains. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He's worked the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The run inside. It's Miller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second and long here. Steve Angeli. Still looking to his right. Fires to the tight end. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Finds space. It's Miller. Here's a little room there. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll run it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Syracuse. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. On the move, it's Lewis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right? Jesse, it's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiler.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And Jelly on the play action. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants. Use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Throwing and Jelly, keeping his eyes downfield. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The short hands, it's Gibson. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Cavaliers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Run ends there. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Trying to establish the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The extra point here would tie the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's inside. It's Johnson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give is to Miller. Sees some running room, and he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, it's Miller. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out wide right, it's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Eli Holstein to throw. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. He's got it. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Holstein. Just got rid of that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Oh, pressure's coming. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Absolutely perfect. And that's going to tie it up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Angelic, they're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Holstein, extending the play. Got to protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. The Cavaliers are marching down the field. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Caught near the sideline. It's Lewis. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. 8. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. And the defense got it. He almost popped down there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Lets it develop. It's Miller. He's got enough.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with the run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
To the ground. He's got it again. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Steve Angelic finds his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Orange line up here on 3rd and inches. Push is ahead. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They'll go hurry up here. They'll give it to him again.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? 2nd down to the air. Complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Throwing Angelic. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Virginia will call its first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The give. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This is a money play on 3rd. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Orange.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quick give. It's Lewis. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not a lot of room to field this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Angeli rolls right. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Buying a little time to his left. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
From the gun on third down, Steve Angeli. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. The give on the counter. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Holstein. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. Looks it in. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Straight ahead, it's Miller. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll give it to Johnson. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Taken down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Syracuse right back at it. Tough run here. It's Miller. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Miller. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and managing. Like, I don't know if you're passing.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's Holstein to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Lined up in the gun, third down, Eli Holstein. Right side, it's Flores. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Holstein on the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there and got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. So after they mark off the yardage, it's still 3rd and 10. From the gun on third down, Holstein. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in bounds. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the orange sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. But the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The run inside. It's Johnson. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Miller with the ball. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Steve Angeli finds his tight end. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season, still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Turns into the pile. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They go play action with Angeli. Finds his target. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hits inside. It's Johnson. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Plows his way ahead. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Syracuse right back at it. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back.
Touchdown, Syracuse! And the pummeling has started. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Long way to go on second down. Eli Holstein to throw. Makes the grab. It's Flores. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. They'll run the screen.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Drives inside. Looking for a crease. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's just putting it on your offensive line, man. You're 3rd down, you're in that fringe area. You're just saying, we're probably going to run this ball twice. And we're okay doing that because we believe we can go get it. If we don't pick it up right here, we're going to stay on the field. But there was tremendous surge up front that time. Tons of movement at the line of scrimmage, and that paved the way for the long score.
And I think that's one of the things that's really hard to play defense nowadays. You know they have the fourth down, and they want to go for it in their back pocket. So controlled aggressiveness, but you have to tackle. You have to see it come up and make the play. They don't do it, and he just runs straight into the end zone.
From the gun, it's Miller. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's got the 1st down. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Orange. And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Fires one high and deep. Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the...
Oh, he wants it all. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here.
Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Throwing Angelic. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And the gun on 3rd down. Here's Holstein. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.